Have you ever wondered what it truly means to practice self-love and why it's significant for your happiness in relationships? Join us in this episode as we uncover the mysteries of self-love, exploring its impact on every aspect of your life. Welcome to Self-Love Monday, part of the Marriage Mastery podcast. In today's episode, understanding self-love, exploring the meaning and importance. We will talk about embracing and celebrating the incredible journey of self-discovery and self-care. My name is Ron Simplified Myers, and I'm thrilled to be your guide and share insights on what it truly means to love yourself and all the empowering ways it can transform your life. So whether you're seeking to boost your confidence, overcome self-doubt, or simply want to embrace a more positive and fulfilling way of living, you're in the right place. Get ready to embrace your uniqueness, unlock your inner strength, and discover the incredible impact of self-love on your overall well-being. It's time to prioritize you and embark on a journey of self-discovery like never before. Welcome to Self-Love Monday, where loving yourself is the ultimate act of empowerment. Understanding self-love is crucial for personal well-being and healthy relationships. When individuals have a strong sense of self-love, they are better equipped to take on life's challenges, manage stress, and maintain emotional resilience. Self-love contributes to a positive self-image, creating feelings of worthiness and self-acceptance, which are foundational to mental and emotional health. In the context of relationships, understanding self-love is equally important. When individuals have a healthy relationship with themselves, they are more capable of forming and maintaining healthy, balanced relationships with others. Self-love enables individuals to set boundaries, communicate effectively, and engage in relationships from a place of confidence and security rather than seeking validation or fulfillment from social media, peers, romantic relationships, material possessions, professional achievements, or family expectations. Ultimately, understanding self-love is essential for a strong sense of personal determination, emotional well-being, and the ability to form deep, meaningful connections with others. It provides a solid foundation for dealing with the complexities of human interactions, resolving conflicts, and demonstrating empathy and compassion, all of which are vital for the health and longevity of relationships. We will break this down into 5 segments. Today, segment number 1, we're going to talk about defining love. Segment 2, the components of self-love. Segment 3, the importance of self-love. Segment 4, overcoming barriers to self-love. And 5, practical steps for cultivating self-love. So let's get into segment 1, defining self-love. Self-love in the context of personal development and mental health refers to the practice of nurturing a positive and compassionate relationship with oneself. It involves acknowledging one's worth, treating oneself with kindness and respect, and prioritizing one's well-being. In the area of personal development and mental health, self-love plays a critical role in promoting emotional toughness, cultivating a positive self-image, and nurturing overall psychological well-being. When individuals have self-love, they are more likely to engage in self-care, set healthy boundaries, and make choices that support their physical, emotional, and mental health. This can contribute to reduced stress, improve self-esteem, and a greater sense of internal balance and contentment. Moreover, self-love can empower individuals to navigate life's challenges with greater confidence, cope with setbacks, and maintain a more optimistic outlook. In the context of mental health, self-love is closely linked to self-compassion, which involves treating oneself with the same kindness and understanding one would offer to a friend in times of struggle or suffering. By embracing self-love, individuals can reduce self-criticism, manage negative thoughts, and create a greater sense of emotional well-being. Overall, self-love in the context of personal development and mental health, it's about recognizing one's value, embracing a personal growth, and engaging in practices that support a healthy and fulfilling life. Let's dig into the distinctions between self-love, that famous word narcissism, and selfishness, since they are related concepts, but they differ significantly in their underlying motivations and behaviors. So understanding these differences is crucial for having healthy relationships and personal well-being. Let's talk about self-love. That involves recognizing one's worth, treating oneself with kindness and compassion, and prioritizing personal well-being. It's about nurturing a positive and respectful relationship with yourself, embracing your strengths and weaknesses, and practicing self-care. Individuals who practice self-love, they're often empathetic, considerate of others, and able to form healthy, balanced relationships. Self-love is rooted in a genuine appreciation for oneself and a desire to cultivate a fulfilling and meaningful life. Narcissism, on the other hand, is characterized as an excessive focus on oneself. It's an exaggerated sense of self-importance and a lack of empathy for others. Individuals with narcissistic tendencies often seek admiration, validation, and attention from others, and they may exploit or manipulate others to meet their own needs. Narcissism can manifest as an inflated ego, a sense of entitlement, and a lack of consideration for the feelings and well-being of others. It is rooted in a deep-seated insecurity and a constant need for external validation. Selfishness. It involves a disregard for the needs and feelings of others in favor of one's own desires or interests. Selfish individuals prioritize their own needs at the expense of others, often without regard for the impact of their actions on those around them. Selfishness can lead to behaviors that are inconsiderate, exploiting others, or being just manipulative, as individuals may prioritize their gain without concern for the well-being of others. In summary, while self-love is characterized by genuine self-respect, empathy, and a healthy balance of self-care and consideration for others, narcissism and selfishness are marked by self-centeredness, a lack of empathy, and a disregard for the well-being of others. It's important to recognize these distinctions in order to understand and create healthy relationships, promote empathy, and support personal growth and well-being. Let me share an example of each. Self-love. Sarah practices self-love by prioritizing her mental and physical well-being. She engages in regular exercise, maintains a healthy diet, sets aside time for self-reflection and relaxation. She also acknowledges her strength and limitations, and she treats herself with kindness and understanding, even in moments of self-doubt. Narcissism. Mark constantly seeks admiration and validation from others. He often boasts about his accomplishments, expects special treatment, and becomes upset when he is not the center of attention. He lacks empathy for others, and he tends to manipulate situations to maintain his sense of superiority and importance. Selfishness. Emily consistently puts her own needs above those of others. For example, she frequently expects her friends to accommodate her schedule without considering their availability. Additionally, she rarely offers to help others, even when she's aware of their struggles or challenges. These examples highlight the distinct behaviors and attitudes associated with each concept. Self-love is characterized by by having a healthy balance of self-care and consideration for others, while narcissism and selfishness involve self-centered behaviors that often come at the expense of others' well-being. I want to thank you for joining us on this segment of the podcast. Now, we hope you found today's discussion on self-love both enlightening and inspiring. Be sure to tune in next Monday for more self-love as we continue this topic in segment number 2, titled The Components of Self-Love. We'll explore the building blocks that contribute to a healthy self-esteem and the practices that can help you create a greater sense of self-worth. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. Join us next week for another empowering episode. Remember, it ain't right, it ain't wrong, it's my opinion. Until then, remember to be kind to yourself and nurture your journey towards self-love, and realize if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. Matter of fact, I'll see you on Marriage Builder Thursday, where we discuss the topic of compatibility. The compatibility test, whether they're accurate or not. Folks, I'll see you on Thursday. Take care and enjoy.